Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 22 of my Criminal Empire Challenge. Alex has gone to work. I had actually sent the entire rest of the family, because I've just re-downloaded Slice of Life. I'd sent everyone to get vaccinated so they don't get sick constantly. Because poor Jason's had a bit of an issue with his tummy recently. He got actual Sims for food poisoning in the last part from that hamburger that he shouldn't have eaten in the first place. But he also twice has had the Slice of Life upset stomach. So I'm hoping the vaccine will take care of it. But Alex and Lily went first, followed by Zane, just because of cute actions and stuff. So Alex has come home and gone to work. Lily's home and Zane is home. The other kids aren't home yet, but they just got back and Jenny has shown up. Lily has met Jenny once before, but it was like in passing, and then Jenny basically left. So she's going to be like, what can I do for you? So Jenny's saying that, oh, she's a hero. She's feeling really sad, and she's saying, look, I was wondering if I could see Alex. And Lily, of course, is going to be, well, why? He's not here right now. Why do you want to see Alex? What's going on? I'm going to say other Sims maybe ask about Alex. I can't because he's not. Oh, that's weird. Why can I not ask her about Alex? This is the game trying to, protect Alex's secrets. That's really strange. It's still nice and sunny. Maybe they could go and, sit together out here. Now, Zane is feeling very sad because he didn't want to get a needle. Because despite the fact he's the tough boy of the kids, he doesn't like needles. Maybe he fainted or something. So they've apparently decided to sit here instead. I don't know why Jenny had her... Ooh, that was exciting. I don't know why Jenny had her swimming costume with her, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna roll with it. So Jenny's saying, look, I know Alex through work, because she knows Lily doesn't know about her and Maya. And Alex has said, don't come to my house. So she's actually breaking that at the moment. So she's basically saying, look, I know Alex through work and I needed to talk to him about something. I'm just a little bit down. Thank you for checking on me. Oh, Lily is a little bit suspicious because she is remembering, even though her appearance has changed quite a bit, but she has actually seen Jenny before. So Jenny's saying, look, I'm in a bit of an awkward situation here because I don't know how much you know about Alex's, work. Get back here. Oh, she does need to pee. Okay. So we had a little bit of a pee break. That's fine. So now they're sitting out here and Jenny's basically trying to figure out if Lily knows about Alex being a criminal. I think Lily can kind of see through that. She's a pretty bright girl. She's like, look, I know what he does for a living. If that's what you're trying to protect here, they need to be careful because someone could be hiding on the other side of the wall and they wouldn't know. Oh my God, they got a sentiment for each other. So she's learning a bit about Jenny, and Jenny's saying, look, I work at the hospital, and Alex came and saw me and was asking if I knew anything about a new gang in town called the Bears. They're talking quite quietly now. One of them came into the hospital while I was at work because they had... What? I don't know what that was in response to. That's fine. She's basically saying, look, he started to threaten me and he said that I had to work for his gang and that if I didn't, then that he was threatening. I have a daughter. He was threatening my daughter. So I want Alex needs to know that because I have worked for Alex in the past and I don't want to, which that part's a lie, but I don't want to betray Alex with them, but they're also threatening me and my kids. So I'm not okay with that. So that's basically how Jenny's kind of getting the message to Alex about what's going on. Now, Lily's still a bit, she's got the jealous trait, so I think she just assumes every female that Alex knows, with the exception of Nadia, because Nadia is with Ashley and Alex is clearly not her type. But she feels threatened by pretty much every heterosexual female who isn't related to Alex, which basically means the ones she doesn't feel threatened by are Nadia, Carissa, and Ashley, and that's it. So she's a bit suspicious, but she's going to pass on the message. So, what's wrong with you? Oh my goodness. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, by the way, I had all the adults get tans because it's summer. I thought they should all have tans. So, that's the thing. I'll take care of all their needs, and I think I'm going to have Jenny's going to head off, and I think I'm going to have Lily talk to Alex when he gets home. Okay, so Alex has come home. I'm not even 100% sure if Jenny has left yet. I told her to leave, but she might still be kicking around. So Lily's just in here eating. I'm going to get him to come in and just grab a quick meal. Now, the other thing is that Zane knows that Alex had a thing. In fact, so does Jason, but particularly Zane knows that Alex had a thing with Jenny because he overheard Alex and Ashley fighting about it and how Alex declared that he loved Jenny. So I guess I'll have him play cards with Lily. If that's what we have to do, that's fine. So Lily is going to explain to Alex about how Jenny came past and she said, a bears person came past the hospital and was threatening her and her daughter, and she wanted you to know. And she said that she's worked for you and she's like adjacent, not in your gang, but like works for your gang sometimes. Now, Alex, obviously reading between the lines, knows exactly what Jenny is saying. He's going to assume, I think it's a safe assumption for him to think, well, why would they coincidentally be targeting my daughter when they're in an opposing gang to me? So he's like really quite worried, but I think, being 1 a.m, it's probably not much he can do about it right now, but he's like, I'm going to have to do something about this. So, I'll have to get the gang together and go over and confront them because they can't be targeting my daughter. So what I think he's going to have to do is probably talk to Jenny in the morning on the phone maybe, or go over there and then look at mustering the troops. So it's the next morning. Alex is filling Ashley in on what Lily told him last night, and Ashley's a little bit, I think she's feeling bad that she wasn't at home when Jenny came past, because her whole thing in the gang is to protect her brother, even when she doesn't necessarily agree with his... What? Oh, we met Lottie. But Lottie has a little L. That's interesting. Yeah, she views her role as protecting Alex, and if she'd been here, she probably would have run interference so that Jenny and Lily did not become friends, because they are friends now. But she's agreeing with Alex, yeah, look, we obviously need to do something about this. And Lily's feeling a bit apprehensive because, if these guys are going to go off and, get in a bit of a fight or something, then that's not super cool. I think I'm going to have Alex call... What do you do? Stop standing like that, you weirdo. I'm going to have him call Jenny and just find out, get the lowdown directly from her. Just because, obviously, he wants to kind of find out if there are things that she couldn't tell Lily, like, for example, was it specifically targeting you because you and I used to be a thing? Obviously, Lily sitting right there makes the conversation a little bit more cryptic, but that's basically where he's trying to find out. And in the meantime, Ashley's out here pumping herself up. She's like, yeah, gonna punch someone in the face. So I'm thinking that once these guys have taken care of their needs, I'll have them head across to the clubhouse and we'll go from there. So he's found out, from Jenny, they didn't specifically tell me that they knew anything, but they might. Do you know what I mean? They didn't say it. They might. No, I can't rule it out. So how they would have found out is a whole separate thing. Okay, so I've brought Ashley and Alex to... I'm going to do a cautious introduction to the dogs. I love them. They look so boofy and stereotypical bad boy dogs. Oh, that one's growling. Okay. But, I mean, they're not necessarily, bad, angry dogs. Oh, Dusty's okay. Dusty's like, who are you? What I'm going to do is we're going to start a gathering. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I'll just bring them over then, I guess. Really annoys me that I can't start a gathering here because obviously there are interactions that I mean, it's because it's not a public lot, but there are interactions that the Sims could do to, like, you know, pick fights and that kind of thing. So that's very upsetting to me, but here we are. So I've invited Logan and Saul. So these are our 3 muscle Sims plus Alex. So they're going to go in and they're basically trying to... Oh, the doggy's sick. Poor Ratchet. They're trying to find someone they can talk to who, like, owns the gang or whatever. Is that Nadia? I did not invite Nadia. She's just shown up. I mean, okay. She's decided, like, you can't leave me out of this gang kind of situation here. All right, looks like everybody's up here. See, look, she's not in our group. She's literally just shown up and started hacking their computers. I mean, respect, girlfriend. Obviously, Lex Iverson will have seen them. Now, this, quite funny. When I went to download this lot and put it, like, downloaded the biker hangout and put it on this lot, Alex Moyer was living on this lot. And I was like, she can be a member. So she's had a bit of a makeover. This is actually Alex. I just changed her hair and gave her some, like, new clothes and stuff. Alex Moyer, who just seems to live forever. She doesn't seem to die. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, because she should be dead. She's a base game sim. Why is she still alive? So, you know, she's a badass. She's also got married, hence the different surname. But she's come in here, I presume, to, like, confront Nadia about using the computer. But we're going to come in here and we're basically here to confront these guys. Now, Alex is going to do a rude introduction to all of them. So he's basically come in and been like, do you know who I am? And they're like, yeah, we know who you are. It's frustrating because I kind of wanted my Sims to, like, come in and be aggressive, but because I can't, it's saying I can't, I have to hold them at public venues or residences owned by members of the gang. I can't obviously start a gathering at someone else's house. It's just a little bit annoying. So I'm going to have the Sims I can control be rude to everybody. We've come in, we're saying, look, who do you guys think that you are? You've come in, you've started threatening people who are, like, members of my gang or who work for me and throwing your weight around. So I want to talk to your gang leader. We can either come to an arrangement where you guys stay out of our business and we stay out of yours, or alternatively, it's going to get ugly. Now, these two are Devon and Soren. Neither of them are actually the gang leader. Their gang leader does not actually appear to be in. His name is Shark. So, is that him? Why would you be, like, walking away when there's, like, a big fight going on in there? Surely he'd be able to hear. Because these guys are, like, they're talking tough, but they don't want to, like, commit to, like, one way or the other. Do you know what I mean? Like, commit to a fight or an alliance or an agreement. All right, so Shark's come in and he's, like, having a go at Alex. These guys making friends. What the heck? Look, these two are actually having a friendly conversation. What's that all about? Alex, I think, is going to be like, look, dude, you guys have kind of just come in and picked a fight and started threatening people, and some of those people work for me. You stay the hell away from Jenny Gannon and her family. You have to, like, respect that we were here first and that we are the premier gang. I'm going to attempt to steal money from him. It's probably going to get into a fight. It's fine. Ooh. Oh, they despise each other. I mean, that's convenient. Soren's, like, yelling about money and how dare you, and obviously these guys need to fight now. We're going to declare him our enemy. Stop being nice. God, I hate how Sims do that. You can have this massive heckin' argument. Okay, it's like, well, if you won't work with me, then I'm going to take you guys out. You don't, you know, you've got no chance against me. Okay, we've got a sentiment. That's exciting. Shark's, like, got all these negative sentiments against Alex, and Alex is like, I don't care about you. To be fair, Alex doesn't get sentiments very easily. He, like, had one for Lily and she had 3 for him. He feels hurt towards Alex, like, how dare you come to me and be all, you know, rude. He's furious at him, and has a festering grudge. So that's going to go really, really well. He actually needs one more enemy. So he needs to have 3 declared enemies. So I don't know. Obviously, that's part of the reason why I brought them here. I think I'm going to have him also... Actually, I'm going to have him argue with this guy first. How dare you come into my house and declare me your enemy? We're going to instigate and we're going to fight him. Just let me stew in my bitterness in peace. Some things are hard to forget or forgive, okay? Is he dazed? Did we beat him in the fight? Did we? Oh no, we lost the fight. Oh my god, well Ashley will not abide that. So we'll declare Devon his enemy as well, because that will also tick off the 3 declared enemies things. The third one is just some random nobody that we declared an enemy on the street. So that's, you know, not quite as dramatic. Well, I kind of need Alex, if he wants to be able to protect Jenny, he kind of needs to win some of these fights. He needs to convince these guys that he... Oh, he's furious. He needs to convince these guys that he's means business and that he's a real threat. Do you know what I mean? Which is why I was kind of hoping that the club gathering would work, because the other Sims have left. Because we're going to come in here all like throwing fists and shade and, you know. Now, Ashley is actually the better fighter. So she's going to like fight both of them. Apparently not, though. Okay, I assume that means he just got a negative sentiment to her. Alright, so this guy's dazed, so he clearly lost a fight. I don't know why the animation's not happening. But if you look, she is triumphant from a fight, but she actually didn't stand up from a seat. So I don't know what that's all about. But she's beaten up Shark, and she's now going to beat up Devon. And we're not going to worry so much about Madison. She clearly is not like... she's not a physical type. So the idea is that if we can like prove to them that we're physically more domineering, then maybe they will leave Jenny alone. Now, poor Alex hasn't done so well. He's gone to like eat their food, which is pretty funny. It's like, ha, take that. Okay, so he's got negative sentiments. Oh, he feels hurt by Shark. I mean, in the sense that he beat him up. These guys are furious, have a festering grudge, and both of them are grudging after a fight. Devon and Alex have some unfinished business. This conflict is unresolved. Tensions are high, at least from Devon's and also Alex's perspective. I'm actually going to have Alex, while his sister's doing that, I'm going to have him, like, sabotage their toilets. It's happening. Okay, there we go. This is the fight I wanted. Hopefully she wins. If she wins against both... Oh, no, he won. Okay, well, they seem pretty evenly matched, the gangs, in terms of, like, physical capabilities and stuff. They're having an... Oh, he feels hurt by her. I mean, technically you hurt me. But anyway, how's Alex? Oh, he swiped something. What did you steal? Something that's in our household inventory, apparently. I don't know what. Maybe this sink or something? Can you steal sinks? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to send my Sims home. They're both dazed after being in a fight, so it didn't really go that well. So what that means in terms of protecting Jenny and Maya is a whole separate issue, because obviously the show of force didn't quite go the way I was hoping because of the game restrictions on club gatherings. The only way to get around that would be to have a member of that household join our gang, which in theory we could arrange, but it's a bit hard when we just went in there and punched everybody. So it's the next morning and Alex has given Jenny a call to say, hey, look, it didn't go particularly well. So, you know, if they start sniffing around again or anything, let me know. Obviously, Jenny's not super pleased by that because it puts Maya in even more danger. Obviously, it puts Jenny in danger too, but Jenny is a good mum and she does care about her daughter. So she's more worried about Maya, especially because Maya is a vulnerability for Alex in the same way the other kids are, but the other kids are protected by Ashley. Lily, in the meantime, she's been thinking about everything Jenny said and the fact that Jenny has been around for a long time. Like, Jenny came over not long after these guys moved in. She sort of dropped past at one point and Lily noticed and talked to her briefly then. I mean, she's a jealous sim. She's going digging. She's digging trying to find out what she can about Jenny. She's confirmed that Jenny is... Alex, go away. She's confirmed that Jenny is, she works at the hospital and everything, like all of the kind of easily publicly available stuff. And then she notices when she's doing some digging that Alex has been paying Jenny. Like, he's easily given her probably almost 10,000 simoleons over time by this point. That would align with the whole Jenny has done some work for Alex in the past. She's also discovering that Alex gave 20,000 simoleons to Nadia and Hugh. But because it's Nadia and Hugh, it doesn't look as suspicious. But paying Jenny amounts over time, yes, it could be payments for services she's performed for the gang. It could also be child support payments. Like, it does look a bit suspicious. So that's sown the seed in Lily's mind that she kind of wants to know a little bit more about Jenny. She quite likes Jenny. I think she has a positive sentiment towards her after their conversation. Like, they've grown pretty close. But she also is a suspicious sim. I'm actually going to leave this part here, you guys. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of, Lily's increasing suspicion and the gang and the fight and, consequences for Maya and Jenny. And it's all very exciting. I'm very excited for all of the tea, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So if you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.